Here we are. Welcome everyone to the start of week 6 now. Simmed week 5 last night. And we've got our second matchup here between the Cyclones and Stingers. Started off the Sims of last week. Cyclones staying undefeated on the year here so far, 4-0. While the Stingers sit at 2-3. I went in front of the plate, Smiley, in time for out number 1.
Right field, number 33, Fowler Henson.
Got Arena Rhodes on the mound here for the Cyclones. The ace making her second appearance of the season. A 0 ERA, a 1.6 whip, and 7 Ks. But does give up the walk there. It's Emery Correa. And that's a strikeout there for Rhodes, her first of the game. 2 down now for Diggett Suarez. That one down into right. That'll be a base hit. The Cyclones have 2 on and 2 out.
The left fielder, number 19, Bruno Davidson.
Stractor on second, so eats into Rhodes' accuracy. A floater into left. That's going to get down for a bomber special. And the Stingers have the bases loaded.
Number 54, April Rosales.
First pitch Slayer here for Rosales. And oh, Evans makes the catch just above his head for out number 3. Turns the Stingers away and will head into the bottom of the first.
Right fielder, number 5, Allison Ray.
And Ray, first pitch swinging, will put that one down into left as that will roll all the way to the wall. And she'll be into second easily with a leadoff double.
The shortstop, number 13, Al Bianchi.
Aaron Huff in his second start, looking to improve upon the season. A 7.36 ERA coming into things. That one's off his glove, trickles back to Wells, and he can't get the throw off in time, and now the Cyclones have runners at the corners and nobody out.
Fowler.
First pitch swinging, and that one's in the hole. Wells doesn't have a play, and the Cyclones strike here in the bottom of the first, 1-0 here, with an infield RBI single. Already 1-0 here. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. And that one under the glove. Another one perfectly placed. And the Stingers can't get the out.
Number 36, Vern Butts.
I think that's at least 3 hits this half inning that haven't left the infield dirt. And that one's a tank into right center. Back it goes. It is out of here. A grand slam. The Cyclones are putting it to the Stingers here early. 5-0 before an out is recorded.
Number 29, Deacon Dead.
finally get the first out. Huff is rattled now. Another shot into left field this time, but Davidson will make the catch there. Now bring up Faye Evans. Broken bat into left field. Now be caught by Correa for out number 3, but 5 runs here in the bottom of the first. The Cyclones take the early lead here. We'll jump to the top of the second. I went into foul territory, but we'll get out of play. 2-2 here. Boyd fouls off another. Boyd doing his best staying alive here, but ends up popping it up shallow left center. And Bianchi will make the catch there for out number 1.
Number 43, Hamza Wells.
Up the middle, and that will be a base hit. Stingers have a runner aboard here now. It's 1 on and 1 out here.
Number 2,
Elian Lucero. That one's going to be a floater into the gap. Fowler cuts it off, and now it's first and second with 1 out now for the Stingers.
Now back, center fielder, number 30, Howie Huber.
Looks like Ace Exterminator active here for Huber. 174 average here. Fouled back, 1 and 2. Fouled off. That one, oh, a tough dive off the glove of the first baseman. And that will load the bases now here for the Stingers. I'll bring up Fowler Henson to the plate. Grounded to second, Keller in time. Bianchi turns the Dragons special and gets the Cyclones out of the jam. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 9-1-2 due up for the Cyclones. And a swing and a miss there. Huff gets himself a strikeout. Ray singles through the legs of Huff. Wonder how big of an I know it's probably somewhat stated somewhere if it's like a speed boost or something, but I wonder how big. Oh wow, she's really fast with that as well. Oh wow, she's gonna go to third for that, and she's in there. That base rounder trait. I'd be curious to be like, what's the difference between someone at 90 speed and doesn't have that, between, you know, 90 speed at the first tier, and it'd be like 90 speed with that at like the top tier. There's like a significant, like, you know, 90-foot distance time in running base to base. Ray has a chance to Lloyd, but can't get to first in time, and the run will score, and it's 6-0 Cyclones.
Cade Keller.
Second RBI on the night for Fowler. Makes it a 6-0 ball game.
Ball low. Strike. You bet that's a strike.
Full count. Swing and a miss. Another one up on the board for the Cyclones. Move to a 6-0 lead here.
Now back, the third baseman, number 93, Emery Ria.
Outside. Strike.
And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the night for Rhodes.
Designated hitter, number 62, ding it, Suarez.
No, outside. Strike.
That one skied into left field, hooking foul. An easy play there for Fowler for out number 2.
Batting, the left fielder, number 90, Bruno Davidson.
What's a strike? That's a strike.
0-2 here to Davidson.
That's high.
And Rhodes gets the strikeout to end the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Rhodes. And the Cyclones defense will go bottom of the third. It's Butts, Did, and Rice do up.
Number 36, Vern Butts.
Grand Slam takes him up to 8 RBIs on the season. I want to say that ties the league lead with, the girl from the Dragons who hit 3 home runs in one. I remember her name right now.
Ball, take a base.
Triffic. I believe Triffic also has 8 RBIs.
Number 29, Deacon Did.
Deacon Did to the plate, with the leadoff runner reaching on the walk.
Strike.
Popped foul, 1-2. That one crushed into left field. That one's going back at the track, at the wall. It's out of here. Deacon Did going yard. And it's 8-0. The Cyclones taking no prisoners here against the Stingers.
Number 41, bats Rice.
No. Strike.
The third baseman, number 6, Faye Evans.
Strike. That's down.
2-1 the count. Fouled back 2-2.
Ball, that's low. That's ball 4.
And another walk given up. Huff may be done here pretty soon.
Catcher, number 4.
Stay in the game. And he gets the pop-up from Smiley. Stays behind home plate, caught by Rosales for out number 2. That sends us back to the top of the order. Allison Ray.
Ray.
Good day so far, 2 for 2. 316 average.
Strike. You bet that's a strike.
It's fouled back, 0-2. Popped up left field. This should end the inning. And it will be caught by Correa for out number 3. We'll head top of the 4. Cyclones putting the pedal to the metal here. 8-0 over the Stingers.
4, April Rosales.
Right back to the mound. Rhodes in time for out number 1.
Now batting the second baseman, number 22, Turner Lloyd.
Nope.
High fly ball into center field, but just on the edge of the warning track. Did makes the catch there for out number 2.
Shortstop, number 43, Hamza Wells.
2 down now for Hamza Wells. Fouled off.
That's a strike. Strike 3.
And a swing and a miss.
If you see the team
Another clean inning for Rhodes. 4 Ks on the night. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th here. 2, 3, 4 due up for the Cyclones. Just leaving Huff out here kind of to dry. Got to figure things out here. Might as well do it live.
the left fielder, number 9, Fowler.
High. High ball. Strike. That's foul.
That's foul. 2 and 2 here. That one. Oh! Lucerl with the unassisted double play there at first base.
Foul. Ball inside.
That's up the middle.
Now batting the first baseman, number 36, Vern Watts.
Yep. Outside. Outside. Foul. Strike.
Swing and a miss. 2 and 2. Cracked foul.
Hot foul.
That one into left center. That's going to stay in the confines. And Hooper will make the catch there for out number 3. Cyclones turned away for the first time this evening by holding on to a big 8-0 lead going into the top of the 5th.
Number 2, Elian Lucero.
Grounded to short. Bianchi in time, 1 away.
Now batting the center fielder, number 30, Allie Huber.
Down. You bet that's a strike. Strike.
1 and 2. Held off. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 on the night for Rhodes.
And set.
She's been cruising here as of late.
Hot foul.
0-2.
Hit time.
And a grounded to second. Keller in time for out number 3. Bottom of the 5th we go. Still 8-0 here.
The center fielder, number 29, Deacon Dead.
Nope. That's low. That's high. Foul. Strike. Strike
That's a strikeout looking to start off the inning here.
The designated hitter, number 41, bats right. Now pitching.
And the strikeout will be silver lining here for Huff. In comes Mullen now.
That's down. Strike. Steer.
All 8 runs earned for Huff.
No, inside.
3 strikeouts through 4 and a third.
Hot foul.
Grounder to third. Correa in time for round number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 6, Faye Evans.
Strike. It's inside. Strike.
2-2. And that one is up the middle. Lloyd with a nice diving stop, but the throw is not going to be in time, and it's another infield hit here for the Cyclones tonight. Neville Smiley back to the plate.
Nope, inside. Hit tie. Take your base.
Smiley will take a walk. And back to the top of the order, Allison Ray.
Allison Ray.
2 on, 2 out here. Garlic Mullen
Strike.
trying to keep the score 8-0.
Down.
And that one is into the gap. That's going to score at least one. May clear the bases. Davison just now up with it. And that's going to be a 2-run RBI double. And it's double digits here for the Cyclones.
Number 13, Al Bianchi.
They are well on their way to 5-0 on the season.
Ball. That's inside.
The strikeout will end the inning, but 2 more runs.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 93, Emery Correa.
Stingers show any kind of a pulse here as we trend towards the later half of this game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 62, Diggett Suarez.
It's not like the Stingers are like overall a bad team. Extreme power hitters, got a lot of power. Speed is a little bit slow. Maybe that's why we're seeing some infield hits. The fielders aren't able to get to them in time. The defense, 4 bars, rotations shows really good. It's the pin. The pin is only at bar 2, which is probably in tandem with the moonshots from when the season first started. Did see the moonshots change around a couple things. I don't remember looking at their bars, but I mean, it's not just like they're clearly deficit in anything but the bullpen. But I mean, this was the starting pitcher that gave up 8 runs. And an offense that does have some talent, just not performing.
Strike. No. That's inside. Hit tie.
Full count here. That one is cracked, and they will show a bit of a pulse. That could score a run. Fowler up with it. Runner will round third, and that will be an RBI double to make it 10-1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 20,
Rosales with the RBI double. That makes the first earned run of the season here for Rhodes on the Cyclones. Takes her ERA all the way up to .87.
Well, that's down.
And that one's going to dip down into center field. Runner will stay put at third. And it's runners at the corners here for the Stingers, 2 away.
Number 43, Hamza Wells. Now pitching.
And Rhodes' night is done. In comes Edgar Masters. And that is 1 pitch and 1 out to end the inning. The Stingers do get one up on the board, making it a 10-1 ball game. Looking at the Cyclones' perspective, it's a much different story. Power very low, just on the third bar, it looks like. This Kerr will come into the game.
Strike. Nope, that's low. High ball.
Contact at 4. Speed very high. They are a speed demon team. Oh my, good night baseball. Got the run back. .444 for Fowler, and he joins the top of the lead with his 4th home run of the season and ties his teammate with 8 RBIs. So a sneaky early Triple Crown race here. Was that? Oh, it was Fowler. So a home run for Fowler, and now 3 RBIs on the evening for him.
Center fielder, number 29, Deacon Dead.
That's a strike. Ball low. Yep, outside. Strike. Strike 3. You're up.
We had top 7, 11-1 here.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2, Elian Lucero.
Strike. You bet that's a strike.
Back to the mound. Masters once again in time for round number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 30, Howie Huber.
Ball. That's a strike and a half, my friend.
That one is laced into the gap. Cut off by Did, but that's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 33, Fowler Henson.
Strike.
0-2 here to Henson. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout for Masters.
Number 93, Emery Correa.
Nope, low. Nope, inside.
That's up the middle, and I'll put 2 aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 62, Dinget Suarez.
That's a strike.
0-2. Into center field. That's going to get down. Runner's going to round third and head for home, and it's 11-2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 19, Bruno Davidson.
Strike.
So let's see. That is an RBI for Suarez.
Strike.
Into right and right at Ray for out number 3. Another run for the Stingers makes it 11-2 ball game going into the bottom of the 7th.
A designated hitter, number 41, bats.
Ball. That's low. Strike. Ball. Foul. Ball. That's down. That's foul. Ball 4.
Walk given up there by Kerr.
That's a strike. That's a strike.
Breaks her bat, and Wells will catch the fly ball. One down, Neville Smiley to the plate. That's up the middle for a base hit, so the Cyclones have 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, a right fielder, number 5, Allison Ray.
Nope. Inside.
Nice Allison Ray Tinch. She's been having a really good night. That one into right center. I'll be caught by Huber for out number 2.
Now pitching, Ned East.
Ed East.
Ball low.
Up the middle, Lloyd in time for out number 3, and we head to the top of the 8th. Just the second inning, the Cyclones held scoreless, 11-2.
The catcher, number 54, April Rosales.
Strike.
Grounder to Butts, or Buttes if you prefer.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 22.
Turner Lloyd to the plate.
Ball. That's
Needs to
a
be rally started about 3 times over in this one.
strike. Strike. Ball.
Needs a trait where it doubles the runs scored.
Ball.
He pokes this one into left and puts it down all the way to the wall. And he'll have himself a nice 1-out double here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 43, Hamza Wells.
No, outside. Ball. That's inside. Strike.
2-2. Skied into center field. And will make the catch there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first base. Now pitching, Winter.
Enter Birch will come in.
Strike. High.
9-point ERA for her.
Strike.
1.8 whip and 1 strikeout.
Foul.
And gets the strikeout to end the inning. We'll head bottom 8 here. Fowler, Keller, and Buttes.
The left fielder, number 9, Julep.
Fowler with a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 8, Cade Keller.
Strikeout for East. The fifth on the evening for the Stingers pitching staff.
You bet that's a
The
strike.
grand slam hitter set the tone for the Cyclones, and they did not look back.
Strike. Ball. Hit time.
Grounded to Lloyd, Lloyd to Wells, and Wells to Lucero for the Dragon special. Top of the ninth. Stingers need 2 grand slams and then some.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 30, Allie Huber.
Keller in time, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 33, Fowler, and set.
Strike. Ball. That's a strike. Ball.
1 and 2.
It's inside.
Foul. Fowler Henson rattled, but finds himself a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 93, Emery Correa.
Popped up center field. Did is there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 62, Diggett Arez.
Hot foul.
And grounded to short. Bianchi in time for out number 3. And the Cyclones move on to 5-0 on the season. Absolute domination over the Stingers, 11-2. Stingers only 2 hits behind the Cyclones, but just couldn't get much across. Everyone in the lineup getting a base hit. Suarez adds on, going 3 for 5. Lloyd going 2 for 4, and Huber going 2 for 5. 8 combined strikeouts, 1 walk drawn, 15 hits for the Cyclones. Look at the top of the order, all going 3 for 5. Fowler with a home run, Butts with a home run, and Did with a home run as well. Loss will go to Huff, 8 earned through 4 1/3. ERA up to 12.38 on the season, and he goes to an 0-2 record. Win goes to Rhodes. She was pretty good, just an out short of a quality start. Her lone earned run on the season gets her a .87 ERA. We'll go to the MVP board. We'll see Chile Fowler, Vern Butts, and Allison Ray on the board. That will do it for Game 1. Jump into the Epic Phenoms for a game between the High Rollers and the Astros. Both teams 2 and 3 here, so an important game for both here. I believe it was the High Rollers who got the win last night in the full-on simulation. Let's see if Donut is here, and so is Aggie. So I will give you both a moment here to make any lineup changes if you so wish. Let's see. If you're here, I will give you... Oh, wait, I just saw it. Let me put Randall in for Arroyo and McGregor in. So substitute Randall. All right, is that all you wish? It looks like that's his secondary, so he looks good there. Here. All good. Ball. And any changes for the Astros here? Aggie. Yesterday, 7. Suggested lineup the other night. See. I see your chat. Suggested. Okay. Are we good with this? Thought so. Right, anything else? Right. Both teams coming in at 2 and 3. Have both of the teams above them play later tonight. Serpents and the Mythic. Bombers playing the Moonshots in subsequent games. Here in Bengata.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 26, Rank McGregor.
So let's see Rathskeller on the season as he throws his first pitch. A 6-point ERA, 2-point whip, 4 strikeouts. It wasn't a completely savory first outing for Rathskeller on the season.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
2-2 here to McGregor, and McGregor will strike out looking.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29, Jet County.
At County, swinging a .238 bat so far on the season. And that one will just stay foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss. And back-to-back strikeouts for Rathskeller.
Number 2, Kylie Lloyd.
Power versus righties and ace exterminator here for Kylie Lloyd. I believe she was on the splash screen when I loaded up the game tonight. Ooh, a hop, but S fields it cleanly. In time, a 1-2-3 inning for Rathskeller. And we'll head to the bottom of the first, top of the order due up for the Astros. Jason Faulkner locked in, 421 on the season, and leading the league in stolen bases. I believe he has 7 or 8, I think. Towering fly ball into left field. That is deep, but not quite deep enough, as Lloyd will make the catch there for out number 1. The reverse splits there for Sisso, keeping that ball in the park off of the bat of Faulkner. That one's a grounder short. Maloney in time for out number 2. Madeline Undermeyer will come to the plate.
That's down. What's a strike? Strike.
Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. And that 1-2 counting for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for both sides. And we'll go to the top of the second. Hickman, Espinoza, and Sawyer due up here for the High Rollers.
Miles Hickman.
Strike. Ball high. That's a strike.
Grounder to second. Dakota in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9, Joe Espinoza.
I would agree, Aggie. I think reverse splits might be the most powerful one in the game, at least pitching-wise. That one, a laser into left center. That one is off the top of the wall. Missed a home run by about a foot or two of the wall.
Number
But he
56, Axe.
slides into second with a 1-out double. Brings up Axe Sawyer to the plate.
You bet that's a strike. That's a strike. Nope, low.
Swing and a miss. Raskeller bounces back with the strikeout, puts 2 away now. And Adeline Randall to the plate. RBI Hero will be active here. Looking for that first RBI of the season.
Ball. Strike.
Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Rounded up the middle, a diving stop by McClary. The throw is in time for out number 3. And the runner is stranded. We'll head to the bottom of the second. McClary will lead us off, followed by Hank Hess and Brew Knockmore.
Shortstop, number 23, Rhett McClary.
That one will be foul. 0 and 2. Grounded, and that's going to be through the right side of the infield. Just past the diving glove of Espinoza at second for the High Rollers. And leadoff runner aboard here for the Astros to start the home half of the second.
That's a strike.
It's up the middle, a diving stop by Maloney. She loads up, throws it to first. Only real play she had there. But puts a runner in scoring position now here for the Astros with only 1 out. High Rollers return away. Can the Astros take advantage?
That's a strike.
Being the miss at the first pitch by Knockmore.
Strike.
Takes a high strike 2 call.
Ball outside. That's down.
Who just misses there low, 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. And that's the first strikeout of the night for Sisso.
Second baseman, number 33.
Bring up Boston Dakota. Rattled. 0 for on the season here in Game 6.
Strike.
Rattled and reverse splits active. That bat is almost non-existent contact-wise.
That's a strike.
Still has some power, but wow. And Theodoris snags that for out number 3, and we'll head to the top of the third. In a bit of a anything you can do, I can do exactly the same kind of game here, at least so far.
Nala Maloney.
Slow roller to first. Peterson. Oh no! We'll try to flip it to Raskeller, but didn't quite look it all the way in, and so the error lets the leadoff runner aboard. It was going to be a tight race back to the bag. He tried to flip it, and Raskeller couldn't handle it being such close quarters. So a runner aboard here, nobody out. Silas Theodoris to the plate. And that one's a soft liner to McClary at short there for out number 1. Sends us back to the top of the order. Frank McGregor, second time through. First pitch swing and popped it up into left. That'll be caught by McClary for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29, Jet County.
Jet County into left field. Back it goes. It's going to be caught by Carter for out number 3. I horrendously misread that one. That one definitely goes under the category of been gotted. Another strikeout for Sisso. That makes his second.
Number 25, Elijah Peterson.
You bet that's a strike.
That one into left, and that'll be caught by Lloyd for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now for the Astros, Kason Faulkner. And he pops it up. Sisso comes off the mound for out number 3. And we head to the top of the 4th, still scoreless here.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 2, Kylie Lloyd.
Down. Hot foul. What's a strike?
1-2 here to Lloyd. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 by Raskeller.
Number 11, Miles Hickman.
First pitch swing and pops it up. And that will be caught by Raskeller for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
Not seeing a lot of plate discipline from either one of these teams. We're seeing a lot of first pitch swings, getting them popped up. Not really going into great plate appearances.
That's down.
Just 42 pitches here as Raskeller is almost done with the top of the 4th. That one into center field. Faulkner makes the catch for out number 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Astros here.
Now batting, the catcher, number 9, Parker Rivera.
That's a strike.
That's going to get down into the gap, and Guevara will have himself a leadoff double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 4, Madeline Undermeyer.
Strike.
So leadoff double to start off the bottom of the 4th for the Astros, and that's going to be a base hit into left. That'll put runners at the corners now, and Mojo down for Sisso.
The shortstop, number 23, Brett McClary.
Strike. Nope.
1-1.
What's a strike? That's high.
Popped up behind home plate. That will be caught for a big first out.
Now batting,
Brings up Hank Hess to the plate.
number 13, Hank Hess.
Ball. That's low.
Sisso in a bit of a jam here. Trying to get out of it to keep it a scoreless game here in the bottom of the 4th. That one is smacked foul. 2-1 the count.
Nope. Low.
3-1.
That's a strike.
Full count. Oh, strike 3 called. Hess can't believe in it. 2 away.
Number 8, Drew Knockmore.
Looked like the slider at the top of the zone. And now the reverse splits gets activated against Knockmore here. With 2 outs here and runners at the corners still. 1 and 2 the count. Swing and a miss! Sisso gets a pair of strikeouts to end the inning and keep us scoreless through 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
That's outside. Hit time. Strike.
Grounder back to the mound. Raskeller in time.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10, Adeline Randall.
Down the line. Foul.
Strike.
And that one to Peterson. Plenty of time for him to make the play himself.
Number 5, Nala Maloney.
He's up Nala Maloney. And Maloney will single up the middle.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 58, Silas Theodoris.
That's a strike. Strike.
0 and 2 the count. And that one's through the left side of the infield. Back-to-back runners reach here for the High Rollers. 2 on, 2 out here. In the top of the 5th, top of the order, Frank McGregor to the plate.
Strike.
Fouled off, remains 0 and 2.
Yep. Inside.
Just missed there. This is high, 2-2. And the count is full. Runners will be going here. Ball for the bases are loaded.
Now batting, the first baseman,
And
number
it's Jet
29.
County who will come to the plate. 0 for 2 tonight, looking for his first RBI on the season. Fouled back 0 and 2 here from Raskeller. Oh, again, just missing there low.
Ball inside.
Grounded under the glove of the third baseman. That will score a run. The High Rollers take the lead 1-0.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 2, Kylie.
An RBI single from Jet County starts the scoring here in the top of the 5th.
That's a strike. No. No. Strike.
2 and 2. Held off. So, strike 3 called. Not a doubt about it. Rathman's 5th, Raskeller's 5th strikeout of the game ends the inning, but not before the High Rollers are able to take a 1-0 lead thanks to Jet County. They got 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Astros. And Boston Dakota get on base here. Believe him and one other player is tied for the league lead, and he may have it out right now in batting strikeouts. I believe that's probably around his 11th on the season.
That's down. Strike. That's foul.
This one is popped up into right. Caught by Espinoza for out number 2.
First baseman, number 25, Elijah Peterson.
No, inside.
Chopper to Espinoza. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 6th we go. Still 1-0. Miles Hickman, Espinoza, and Axe Sawyer do up.
Now back, the center fielder, number 11, Miles Hickman.
Ball. That's foul. Out.
And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Raskeller.
The second baseman, number
6
9,
on the evening.
Espinoza.
Hit time.
Into right. And that will be caught by Knockmore for out number 2.
The designated hitter, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
Nope, that's inside.
Oh, wow. Strike 3 called. And that's 7 on the night now for Raskeller. Bottom 6 we go. Top of the order due up here for the Astros.
Number 20, Payson Faulkner.
Strike. Ball. Down. That's a strike.
Another strikeout now for Sisso. He's up to 6.
Catcher, number 9, Parker Guevara.
One down and keeping Faulkner off the base paths.
Ball.
Little hack here for Guevara.
Outside. Ball. Ball outside.
Oh, that one into left. We got a tie ball game. Guevara's 3rd home run of the year makes it 1-1, 404 feet into left field.
Designated hitter, number 4, Madeline Undermeyer. Now batting, Atlas Best.
Strike.
Atlas Best will come into the game to pinch hit for Undermeyer. And he will strike out swinging.
The shortstop, number 23, Brett McClary.
And that's grounded to Espinoza. In time for round number 3, but the Astros tie things up with the solo shot from Guevara. We'll head to the top of the 7th now, tied up 1-1.
10, Adeline
Both teams tied up at 4 hits apiece as well, so this has been a very mirrored ball game.
Strike. That's inside. That's straight. Strike 3.
And a strikeout for Raskeller to start off the inning. He's heating up here as the game goes along. 8 Ks now. He's up to locked in.
Ball inside. Strike.
I went right to McClary at short for round number 2.
baseman, number 58,
Silas Theodoris.
Theodoris.
Nope, that tie. Strike. Down.
And Theodoris up the middle. Keeps the inning alive for the High Rollers, turns the order around.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 26, Frank McGregor. Now pitching, Jamison Cherry.
In comes Cherry for the Astros.
That's straight.
And that's another one up the middle. Back-to-back base hits here for the High Rollers. Puts 2 on and 2 out. And it's Jet County to the plate.
County.
Already 1 under his belt here today. Can he get another?
Strike. That's a strike and a half, my friend.
Oh, Jet County does it again! This time he goes yard with a 3-run shot, and it's 4-1 High Rollers. Have a day, Jet County.
Number 2, Kylie Lloyd.
High ball. Hot ball.
Allen's hit pretty well. Left center field, but not quite enough as Bengata eats up another one. Faulkner making the catch there. A 3-run shot by County makes it 4-1 going to the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman, number 13, Hank Hess.
Strike. Pitch high. That's a strike. Strike there, you're out.
Swing and a miss there. Sisso still in the game. He's up to 8 strikeouts as well now. So both starting pitchers racking up 8 Ks in this game. Sisso only at 79 pitches here.
Strike. That's a strike.
And make it 9 Ks.
Batting, second baseman, number 33, Boston Dakota.
Dakota skies the first pitch he sees into left. We're at number 3, send us to the top of the 8th now. Hickman, Espinoza, and Axe Sawyer due up for the High Rollers.
The center fielder, number 11, Miles Hickman.
Nope, inside.
Peterson makes a nice snag down the line. That's in time for round number 1.
Second baseman, number 9, Joe Espinoza.
Espinoza dead up the middle. He'll be aboard with a 1-out single.
The designated hitter, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
You bet that's a strike. Strike. Strike three.
Strikeout there for Cherry, makes 2 away.
Number 10, Adeline Randall.
Handle 0 for 3 so far on the evening. Just misses the bag down the third base line there. Swing and a miss.
That's a strike.
And that one is out of here. 6-1 High Rollers.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5, Nala Maloney.
Nope.
just leaving Cherry out here to take the hits here.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 58, Silas Theodorus.
He is now rattled. That's another hard hit ball into center field, but tracked down by Faulkner, making a bit of an over-the-shoulder catch there for out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th, though. Deficit is now 5 for the Astros. 8-9-1 due up here. That one's hit well into right field, and it's gone! And that will make it 6-2. Most likely we'll probably chase Sisso from the game. As Carter smacks her first home run of the season. Another one into right, but this one not as much carry, but it's still beyond the reach of McGregor in right. And that will be a double. I'll bring up Faulkner to the plate. And Sisso will get pulled, brings in Augustus Norman, and no more reverse splits going against Faulkner here. A big at-bat here. 2-1 the count to Faulkner. 3-1. And that one misses ball 4. Oh, and that one gets behind the catcher, and that makes a big impact as Faulkner wasn't going to have a base to steal with the runner at second, but now it leaves second open here. And a chance for Faulkner to put 2 in scoring position here. Parker Guevara already with a home run here tonight. There he goes, the throw to second. Not in time. It's another stolen base for Faulkner. Swing and a miss, 1-2 the count now to Guevara. Guevara fouls it off. Fouls off another, still a 2-2 count here. Swing and a miss! Huge strikeout for Norman and 1 away. Atlas best into left center. That's going to clear the bases. An RBI double for Atlas Best, who came off the bench, makes it 6-4. Question is, why aren't we seeing Dylan? Wonder if he pitched a lot in the simulation game. And so McClary here represents the tying run now for the Astros. That's fouled back, 2-2. And that's going to be through the left side of the infield. Runner will stay put at third, puts runners at the corners, and still only 1 out. Oh, there's Duncan. I think I called him the wrong name. So Duncan was fully rested. He's got pretty good stamina here. 4.26 ERA. 0.95 whip. 9 make it 10 strikeouts there. Drew Knockmore now with runners at the corners. Facing the best pitcher in the game. Falls behind 0-2. Pops it foul. Looks like it stays in play, and Theodorus will make the catch for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 9th. Just a 2-run game here. Top of the order due up for the High Rollers.
Number 26, Frank McGregor.
And that will be a base hit to start off the top of the ninth here for the High Rollers.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And brings up Jet County. 4 RBIs on the evening for him. Cherry, for just some reason, not getting pulled here.
That's a straight. Ball. That's outside. Outside.
2-1 the count. That one skied into center field. This should be out number 1 for Faulkner. He'll secure the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 2.
Kylie Lloyd 0 for 4 on the evening. And tense right now. And that will finally do it for Cherry. In comes Ezekiel McConnell.
That's outside.
1-2 the count. Up the middle, just out of the reach of the diving shortstop. McClary couldn't quite handle it, and now 2 aboard.
The center fielder, number 11.
Miles Hickman will have RBI hero active. Clutch active for McConnell. First pitch fouled off.
Ball high. Ball inside.
2-2 in the dirt, and gets away from the catcher. Both runners will advance, and now both in scoring position. Infield now playing in here for the Astros. Ball 4 to Hickman, and the bases are loaded for Joe Espinoza, who is also an RBI hero, but choker is also activated. That one into left field. Goodbye, baseball, a grand slam. 369 feet, and Espinoza puts this one out of reach.
Designated hitter, number 56. Axe Sawyer.
Why does he cough after Axe?
Colson Sexton.
Pitch high.
In 2 games where we have to pull out the double digits.
Nope. Strike there, you're out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10. Adeline Randall.
High Rollers is a team almost with the home run cycle. 3-run shot by County, the grand slam by Espinoza, and a 2-run shot by Randall. We'll go bottom of the 9th. Astros trailing here by 6.
Number 33. Boston Dakota.
Nope. Inside. Strike.
Back to the mound, and we'll have to wait another day for Boston Dakota to get his first hit of the season.
Number 24. Lena Carter.
So would Duncan get a save here because he came into the game with it only being a 2-run lead?
Baseman, number 25. Elijah Peterson.
I think he would.
Foul. Nope. That's high. Strike there.
And that will do it. High Rollers move to 3-3 on the season. With the 10-4 win over the Astros, take the early 2-game sweep in their first meeting of the season. Set 9 runs in the final 3 innings for the High Rollers. 13 hits for them. Everyone but Hickman and Sawyer getting aboard. Oh, it was a golden sombrero for Sawyer. 4 strikeouts for her. Jet County and Espinosa having a nice day. 4 RBIs for each of them. Randall getting the other 2. 8 hits on the day for the Astros. McClary and Guevara with the multiple hit games. 12 strikeouts for the Astros, both Hess and Knockmore with 3. Win goes to Sisso. He goes 3. He gives up 3 earned through 7, 9 strikeouts, 2 home runs off of him, and the save, like I mentioned, goes to Duncan. He was perfect in relief with a pair of strikeouts. Loss goes to Rathskeller. Tough loss there, just 2 earned through 6 2/3. And Jamison Cherry gets shellacked, 5 earned through an inning and 2/3. And McConnell, 3 earned through no outs recorded. High Rollers grab the first 2 billings, Espinosa and County, while Rathskeller rounds up the top 3. And we'll head into game number 3 of the night. Our second of 3 games featuring the Epic Phenoms. We will see the 5-0 Mythic against the 4-1 Serpents. We will pop this up here. We will see what Shag would like to do. Any changes you would like to make? Keep it. All right, so we keep it, play ball. Let's see, so back here, and so we need to put in the order with Havoc playing. Havoc, so that stays, Cervantes stays. So Havoc needs to come in. Let's see. Needs to come in here. Hazeldean, like in the order. That. Morrow, Cervantes, Overlord. Ward, Klopp, Walsh. Wait. Needs to be Snell. Morrow, Cervantes, Overlord. Ward, Klopp, Snell, Flynn. Flopped this. Good here. Hazeldean sub for. Oh, yeah, that's right, because he's okay. Ashball. So we're good here. Back real quick. Oh, bar 8. Okay. Mess in for of the Mojo deck. Zoner. No, that's not the right. Zoner. S for Zoner. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. Bar was 8, so Hoffman. And we are to run. So big game here, 5-0 versus 4-1. One of the more anticipated games we've had so far this season. So let's see. Mythic in the Galaxy, and leading that division pretty handily. 2 games over the Quacks, I believe. And then the Serpents leading the Phenoms. So big game here early in the season for the Epic. Titus Beck, whoa. It's not a great ERA. 10.38 on the starter. A 1.38 whip, but 7 strikeouts. Into left, and that will die just in front of the wall there by Overlord making the catch there for out number 1. Another one into left field. This one is going to carry and smack off the wall. But Overlord gets it in fast enough to where it's only a base hit.
The center fielder, number 2, Ford Theodorus.
That's down. That's a strike. That's a strike and a half, my friend. That's a set.
2-2. That one's hit foul. That one is popped up into left field. That will be caught. Oh no! Havoc Overlord drops it!
Now batting, the first baseman, number 8, Spicy.
It doesn't come back to haunt him, as the runner was playing it properly, was not expecting the drop in left field. It still results in out number 2, but that is definitely something to watch on the mojo for Overlord.
That's a strike and a
Wonder if that takes him down to rattled. That one's fouled back. 1-2 the count here to Spicy Dupole. Runner is going, and the throw is in the dirt, and the runner is safe. That one's foul. Swing and a miss. That gets the strikeout to end the inning, and we'll see the Serpents come up to bat for the first time here tonight. Facing off against Mackenzie Alvarez. Alvarez coming in with a 2.84 ERA. Cervantes.
Marcos Cervantes.
One's foul, 1-1.
Nope. Low. That's a strike.
Swing and a miss. And that one is popped up into shallow left field. Bowen makes the catch. And Havoc Overlord is just in, so the error... Well, I guess... I don't even think that counts as an error if he got the out. Regardless, Overlord no worse for the wear since the start of the game.
Ball outside.
Fouling off a lot of pitches here off of Alvarez. Chops this one to third. Ribeye. A throw in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the second. Fallon, Ribeye, and Mess due up.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Ryan Bowen.
Strike. That's down.
That's going to be a leadoff base hit for Bowen up the middle.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 14, Jefferson Ribba.
Ball. That's a strike.
1-2 the count here to Ribeye. Fouled off. Into right. Should be an easy catch there by Snell for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 6, Kinley Mess.
That will be down for a base hit, and the Mythic have 2 on now.
Now batting, the catcher, number 18, Tony Duke.
You bet that's a strike. Strike.
Duke takes a couple of strikes there.
Hit tie.
Fouls it off. Jammed him in foul territory, caught by Klopp for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10, Repo Alvarado.
Repo Alvarado.
Strike. That's foul.
Swing and a miss. And the Mythic turned away. Will go to the bottom of the second. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Serpents.
The shortstop, number 7, Juliet Ward.
Ball low. Strike.
And that will be a base hit to start off the bottom of the second for the Serpents.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20, Derek Klopp.
Klopp first pitch swinging into left. Just in front of the warning track is McGribbons for out number 1.
Now batting,
Vivian Snell.
number 27, Vivian Snell.
.429 on the season,
No.
but no home runs and no RBI so far. Grounded to short. This could be 2. Bowen to Mess, and Mess to Duval. A beautiful 6-4-3 Dragon special to send us to the top of the third. And it'll be the top of the Mythic order due up here.
Fielder, number 9, Gideon McGribbon.
Ball outside. Ball. That's inside.
That one over the head of the first baseman. Halfway tried it there, but saw that he wasn't going to come up with it. So the leadoff runner aboard now for the Mythic, Tupo Villegas.
Strike. No.
And that's going to be a 4-6-3 Dragon special.
Now batting,
Puts 2 down now for forward Theodoris.
Theodorus.
That's outside. That's down. That's a strike and a half, my friend.
And Flynn will take it himself for out number 3. Bottom of the 3rd we go. 7, 8, 9 due up here for the Serpents.
The first baseman, number 2, Caleb Flynn.
Grounded to first. Dupole will take it themselves for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10, Ash Barr.
You bet that's a strike.
0 and 2. And strike 3 called. First strikeout of the game for Alvarez.
Baseman, number 46, Vern Hoffman.
Oh, did I have that in there wrong? No, unless I put it in there wrong. I thought it was a home game for the Bombers. Yeah, because it's the Bombers' first home game of the season. That would actually be at Emerald Diamond.
Number 8, Spicy Dupole.
Top of the 4th here, scoreless still.
That's a strike. Ball. Strike.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Bryant Bowen.
Nope, low. Down. Ball.
2-1 here to Bowen.
Strike.
Takes a strike 2. Grounds this one to second. Hoffman is there. Throws in time for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 14, Jefferson Ribeye.
Nope. Hit time.
Grounder to Ward, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go bottom of the 5th. Top of the order due up for the Serpents.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 19, Luke Morrow.
How about? That's a strike. You're out.
And another strikeout there for Alvarez. Make that number 2 on the evening.
Marcos Cervantes.
Strike.
Grounded to short. Bowen in time for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31, Havoc Overlord.
Outside. That's a strike. Strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss! And that is a mojo down for Overlord. He will be rattled moving forward.
Second baseman, number 6, Kinley Mess.
That's down. Yep, outside.
Volatile taketh and volatile giveth. That will be a leadoff walk here for the Mythic.
The catcher, number 18, Tony Duke.
Kinley Mess aboard. Tony Duke to the plate. That one's going to be a bomber special into left center. And the Mythic have 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Repo Alvarado.
That's down.
Oh, showed bunt, but pulled it back.
That's
Ooh, again, and pulled it back. Cracks this one down the line. That one is going to be caught by Snell for out number 3. Very tricky down the line there.
The left fielder, number 9.
But it does turn into a productive out as the runner tags from second and puts runners at the corners here for McGribbons.
ball low. Yep, that's inside.
2-2 here to McGribbons. McGribbons laces one into right. That is going to be over the head of Snell. A run will score and the Mythic take a 1-0 lead. RBI double and the Mythic take the lead.
Number 12, Topo Villegas. Now pitching.
Titus Beck is done. Thompson comes in.
Ball outside.
And that one is through the right side. Another run will score. 2-0 Mythic.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2, Ford Theodorus.
Strike.
Another runner sitting at third here for Theodorus. Grounder to short. They'll go for the Dragon special and they won't get it. And another run will count.
Number 8, Spicy Duco.
And it's now 3-0. That will end the inning, but RBIs from the top of the order and the Mythic take a 3-0 lead as we go into the bottom of the 5th inning.
Shortstop, number 7, Juliet Ward.
That one is crushed into the gap. Ward will have herself extra bases. Theodorus up with it, but that will be a leadoff double here. Oh, but fitness!
Now batting, the third baseman.
It comes at a price.
Swap. Now base
Oh no, as Ward is hurt. Inflamed Achilles.
Ball.
So Ward is out of the game now. That one's through the left side of the infield. That's going to be a base hit. And now the Serpents have runners at the corners and nobody out.
a right fielder, number 27, Vivian Snell.
Strike. Ball. Strike.
Swing and a miss. A huge strikeout there. One away.
Batting, the first baseman, number 2, Caleb Flynn.
Flynn will come to the plate now.
That's a strike and a half, my
Take a
friend.
first pitch strike. Distractor for Flynn.
Strike.
0-2. Grounder to third. Ribeye goes to second for one. Turns the Dragon special! The Serpents with runners at the corners and nobody out. Comes up empty as we go to the top of the 6th.
Number 11, Bryant Bowen.
Mythic flashing the leather where the Serpents could not. Harrison was the replacement. I did not catch that earlier.
Well, that's down. Strike.
That one into center field. Bowen gets that one caught by Cervantes.
Number 14, Jefferson Ribeye.
Ball high. Nope, low.
2-1. To the left side of the infield, deep in the hole for Harrison, and the throw isn't there.
Now batting, the
So that is a big difference there at shortstop. I take some shuffling of the Serpents lineup to deal with that injury for a couple of weeks. That one into right center, and Cervantes tracks that down for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher number 18, Tony Duke.
That's a strike.
And strike 3 call. Thompson ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-9-1 due up here for the Serpents.
Batting, the catcher number 10, Ash Barr.
Strike.
Alvarez been locked in here for the last few innings, but Beck connects with that one. Excuse me, Barr connects with that one, and he'll have a leadoff single.
The second baseman, number 46, Vern Hoffman.
Hit tag. What's a strike? Strike.
1-2 the count here to Hoffman. Round to the third. Oh, ribeye! Sucks it up and goes around the horn again! Ribeye facilitating double plays in back-to-back innings and has proven huge here defensively in the last couple of innings.
That's a strike. Yep.
And the strikeout looking to end the side. Top 7 we go. 9-1-2 due up for the Mythic.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10, Repo Alvarado.
Hit tag. That's a strike and a half, my friend. No, outside. Hot foul.
And to center field, Cervantes can't catch up to it. That'll be a leadoff single.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9, Killian McGibbon.
Strike. Foul.
That one into right, and that'll be caught by Snell for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 12, Tupple Villegas.
Slow roller. Hoffman will flip it, go to second. Oh, everyone's safe!
Now batting, center fielder, number 2.
Oh my, a bit of a mistake there, not getting the surefire out. And now 2 on and only 1 out now for Ford Theodoris.
Hit tag.
Pops it up foul territory. This will be caught in by Klopp for round number 2.
The first baseman, number 8, Spicy Dupo.
Hi. Yep, outside. Strike.
2-1 the count here to Spicy Dupole. Swing and miss, 2-2. And strike 3 called. Thompson strands a couple. We'll go bottom 7. It's Cervantes, Overlord, and Harrison.
Now batting, center fielder, number 58, Marcos Cervantes. Now in the game, Sean Ware.
Dupole will get pulled defensively for Ware at first. Up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So leadoff runner aboard here. And Mojo down for Alvarez. Now bring up the rattled Havoc Overlord. Oh, I guess Alvarez was on fire. And then, oh, a sacrifice bunt. Interesting there. Pushes a runner into scoring position. But out's kind of at a premium here for the Serpents here late in the game, but that first run is important. Try to get to Alvarez, maybe trying to get her out of the game, but she's only at 67 pitches here. A chopper up the middle, Bowen, the throw to first in time for out number 2. Runner advances to third, though, for Derek Klopp.
Number 20, Derek Klopp.
First pitch swing fouled off by Klopp. 0-2. Klopp staying alive here. Checks his swing, takes the ball. Grounder to second. Mess the throw in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 8th. Still 3-0 Mythic. Bowen, Ribeye, and Mess due up.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11.
I think Thompson's night is done. She lasted pretty long in relief here. And Clyde Salinas will come in.
You bet that's a strike.
Salinas.
Strike. No, inside.
Chopper to second. Hoffman is there. The throw is in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Brings up
number 14,
Jefferson Ribeye,
Ribeye.
who's had himself a nice day fielding, I will say. Has helped turn 2 different Dragon specials.
Ball. That's a strike.
That one's put out of play. 1-2 the count here to Jefferson Ribeye.
That's down.
That one, a diving stop by Hoffman. Nice play. Throws in the dirt, and that one gets away from the first baseman. Flynn couldn't pick it, and it's another error defensively by the Serpents. Serpents have not been sharp in the field tonight. But this one, much more routine. Oh, it's in the dirt again!
Now batting, the catcher, number 18, Tony Duke.
Wow. And was it Hoffman again? That's a beanball! And Salinas is going to have, like, no accuracy here.
Alvarado.
Mary Schroeder comes in instantly.
That's a strike. Pitch high.
2 on, 2 out now for Repo Alvarado. Swing and a miss. The CP for the Serpents here. Oh! Oh my gosh! And now Schroeder's gonna be hurt.
9, Gideon
Oh, the wheels are coming off. Extreme pain. She is hurt. She's going to stay in the game. The bases are loaded for the leadoff hitter, McGribbons, for the Mythic. 1-2 the count. Into center field, but right at Cervantes for out number 3. The Mythic leave the bases loaded. I don't know how the Serpents only have 1 error on the evening. And we go to the bottom 8, still just a 3-0 game.
and
A crazy half inning, but the Mythic don't take advantage as we head to the bottom of the 8th here. And it's 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Serpents. And that's a strikeout. Strikeout number 6 now for Alvarez on the night.
the first baseman, number 2, Caleb
crazy, crazy half inning there.
Ball outside.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alvarez. 2 down. Ashbar to the plate. Alvarez to on fire here.
That's inside. Nope. Nope. High ball.
3-0.
Take your base.
And a 4-pitch walk. She loses on fire as quickly as she regained it. And now bring up Bern Hoffman now.
Strike.
First pitch strike. And that one's in there. The slider on the edge.
Hot ball.
Fouled back. 1-2. Hoffman staying alive here. Swing and a miss! And we'll head to the top of the 9th here. 2, 3, 4 due up for the Mythic.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 12, Topo Villegas. Now pitching.
Well, I mean, either the shortstop or the second baseman there should have at least 2 errors on the throws there that last half inning.
Outside.
And the 4th reliever will come into the game for the Serpents
You're out.
and get the strikeout there, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2, Ford Theodorus.
So just one more pitcher in the bullpen for the Serpents. So we are in the top of the 9th.
You bet that's a strike.
That will be into the stands. Into center field, but that will be eaten up by Cervantes for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 83, Sean Ware.
And a chopper. Bulgar finally gets to it. Flips it to first in time for out number 3. He'll go to the bottom of the 9th, still 3-0. And it's the top of the order due up for the Serpents. There is ever a part to do it, it would be the leadoff hitters here. Luke Morrow 0 for 3 in this game, but hitting over 400 on the season.
That's a strike.
Swing and miss, 0-2. That one into center field. Back it goes. That one is gonna be out of here. Halfway up the berm in dead center field, and it's 3-1. 447, and don't go anywhere just yet.
Fielder, number 58, Marcos Cervantes.
Alvarez down to locked in. Into left. That will be caught by McGribbons for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31.
And here is Havoc Overlord. Last time up with Rattled, he sacrificed himself on a bunt. In comes Cardenas to try and close out this game. Rounded to third, ribeyes up with it, and the throw is in time for out number 2. Last chance here for the Serpents. It's the injury replacement Harrison. Will he stay in the game? He will take the plate appearance. He does have a fairly good bat. Some decent power, contact, about 10, 15 points behind that. And he will place this one down into left field, a base hit, and that will bring the tying run to the plate here for the Serpents in the bottom of the 9th. It's Derek Klopp.
Number 20, Derek Klopp.
The pressure all the way up here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. A 3-1 game. That one's by the glove of the first baseman. Will roll into right field. It's 2 on and 2 out. The winning run will come to the plate now for the Serpents.
The right fielder, number 27.
Vivian Snell 0 for 3 tonight, but hitting .375 on the season. First pitch, call the ball. That one into left. I don't know if it has enough. And that will be caught by McRibbons for out number 3. The Mythic survive and move to 6-0 on the season. A crazy game there at the end. Serpents tried but came up just short there late. 10 hits for the Mythic. McRibbons, Villegas, and Alvarado with multiple hits. And it's the top of the order who hit in the runs, 3 RBIs. Just 5 strikeouts on the evening by the Mythic, 2 of them from Dupole. 8 hits for the Serpents, Morrow with that home run. Ward goes 2 for 2, Klopp goes 2 for 4. Overlord 0 for 3. Win goes to Alvarez, 1 earned through 8 1/3, 6 hits, 8 strikeouts. And Cardenas gets the save. Loss goes to Beck, giving up 3 through 4 1/3. And then we had the injury to Schroeder as well as the injury to Ward. So Serpents coming out a bit rough from this game. MVPs Mackenzie Alvarez, Gideon McRibbons, and Luke Morrow. And we'll jump into game number 4. Bombers getting to play at home for the first time this season against the 0-5 Moonshots. Let's see, there was some instructions given to us by Pandora. I'm not sure he said he wasn't going to. It's not. Okay, suggested lineup, he says. Okay. We will play ball. I am happy with this, and we will play ball. So, final game of the night here.
Welcome back to Emerald Diamond. Brace yourselves. This is going to be a jolly good day. The designated
Jolly good day.
Destiny Richard.
And that's going to be a base hit to start off the game here for the Moonshots. Oh, but fitness, goodness gracious. Injury bug going around. And she will get pulled. Tweet groin for Richard. Bunt attempt stays foul. Makes it a 1-2 count here. Popped up. Foul territory. Now be caught by Salmon. Brings up Snack West. Oh, and 2. Runner going to strike him out and throw him out. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. Levine, Guzman, and Marsh. We've got Samplemore on the... Oh, my stars. First pitch swinging, crushed foul. Fouled off. Grounded to third. Hilldown is there. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. Slow roller to short. Pham throws in time for out number 2. I'll bring up Fowler Marsh. This one deep into center field at the wall. It's gone! Fowler Marsh with the solo shot in the center field, and the Bombers take the lead 1-0. Marsh's first home run of the season.
Lewis.
Hi, hi. Bow. Es un strike.
2-1.
Es un strike.
2-2. A collector active on Samplemore. That one's fouled off.
Foul.
And that one will be down into left. A diving attempt there by the left fielder. And it bounces away from Allen. But not a lot of speed on the designated hitter, Lewis. And she stays at first with a base hit.
Tyson Salmon.
No blow.
That one's in the dirt.
Strike. Pelota.
Fouled off 2-2. That one hit into right center and caught by West there for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the second. Bombers leading 1-0. 4, 5, 6 due up here for the Moonshots.
Number 2, Kristen Benjamin.
Be interesting in this game to see the matchups of the Mind Gamer versus Reverse Splits. Both
That's low.
attacking each other's base stats. And the Reverse Splits will win the first battle there.
Now back, the second baseman, number 2.
This one will be in favor of Magana, as Magana here is the lefty batter with Mind Gamer.
Very low.
That one into center field. Magana has tied the game. .444, and it's 1-1.
Number 5, Christine Driver.
Hey. Strike.
And that one into left. The Mind Gamers, the lefty Mind Gamers are doing just that. Back-to-back shots, and the Moonshots take a 2-1 lead.
Number 3, Ivy Allen.
Es un strike.
So there was 3 Mind Gamers in the row, 1 righty, 2 lefties, and the lefties taking Hiker yard.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 50, Gander Hilldown.
Ball high.
So 2 solo shots for the Moonshots, and they take the 2-1 lead.
A designated hitter, number 92, Madeline Fury.
That's low. Es un strike.
Diving attempt there by Benjamin. It stays in front of them. Toss it to Samplemore in time for out number 1.
Number 41, Fisher Barajas.
Backup catcher making his first appearance of the season.
Strike.
Giving Meadow Mastiff a day off.
You're out.
And he strikes out looking for out number 2.
Batting, the shortstop, number 15, Hiker Spears.
Strike.
A collector active.
Hi, hi. Foul.
Swing and a miss. Samplemore with a couple of Ks sends us to the top of the third. 9-1-2 due up for the Moonshots.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 46, Urkel Fan.
Urkel Fan. And Hiker gets her first strikeout of the evening.
The designated hitter,
Sends us back to the top of the order, Lachlan Johnston. Rounder to second. Marsh is there. The throw is in time for out number 2.
now batting, the catcher,
Now bring up Golder Wells.
Wells.
Nope. Ball inside. Strike. Strike.
2-2. Into left. That one is deep, and that one's off the top of the wall. Just a couple of feet from going out of the park, and that's going to be a 2-out double,
Right field,
which will bring up Snack West.
Snack West.
Strike. No, no, no.
Lace to Salmon for out number 3. The side is retired. Will go bottom of the third. 9-1-2 due up for the Bombers.
A right fielder, number 33, Hayden McBride.
To the left side of the infield, deep in the hole is Pham. The throw in time for out number 1. Sends us back to the top of the order, Josiah Levine. Rounded to short, Pham once again. In time for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 41, Corbin Guzman.
Es un strike.
Guzman into left center. Hanging up there for Driver, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Benjamin, Magana, and Driver due up.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2, Kristen Benjamin.
First of 3 in a row of the Mind Gamers here.
That's outside. Very low. Strike. Foul.
2-2 here to Benjamin. Full count. Rounded Marsh with a diving stop. The throw is in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2, Santiago Magana.
Strike. Ball high. No blow.
2-1 here to Magana.
Es un strike.
That one finds his own. 2-2.
That's down.
Full count. Swing and a miss at a ball well into the other batter's box.
Center field, number 5, Christine Driver.
Puts 2 away now. And here's the other home run hitter, Christine Driver.
Strike.
Her first home run on the season. Hard hit ball into left, but at the track is Guzman for out number 3. And we'll head to the home half of the 4th. Marsh, Lewis, and Salmon due up.
The second baseman, number 66, Fowler Marsh.
Strike.
And that will be a base hit. So leadoff runner aboard here for the Bombers in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 58,
Grounded to Magana, Magana to Pham, and Pham to Benjamin for the 4-6-3 Dragons special. 2 down now for Kyson Salmon. And Samplemore now locked in here.
Foul. Very low. Strike.
1 and 2. K Collector activates for Samplemore.
That's outside.
And grounded to Magana. In time for out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Still 2-1 in favor of the Moonshots.
The left field, number 3, Ivy Allen.
And Allen puts that one up the middle. Lead off runner aboard here for the Moonshots.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 15, Gander held down.
Ball low.
Runner going, and it takes the shortstop out of position. Spears can't get the throw off in time, and now 2 are on and nobody out here for the Moonshots. The hit and run works to perfection, getting the shortstop Spears out of spot, and allowing just enough time for the runner to reach.
No, no, no.
Pham looking like he's trying to put down a sacrifice bunt. 1 and 2 the count now. Swing and a miss. Hiker with a strikeout there. We go back to the top of the order with Lachlan Johnston.
Strike.
0 and 2. And that one into left center. That could clear the bases. Runners headed for third. Levine up with it. Runners going to round third, head for home, and the Moonshots have taken a 4-1 lead.
Now batting, catcher, number 12, Golder Wells.
Hi, hi. Es un strike.
Off the glove. Hiker couldn't handle it. Marsh collects it, gets it to first in time for round number 2. Runner advances to third here for Snack West.
Strike.
Grounder to third. Salmon up with it. Spikes the throw, and the run will score.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2, Preston.
5-1 Moonshots. Seven-1 Moonshots. I'm the lone win for Area 51, and I'm the lone win for the Moonshots. That's just fun.
Second baseman, number 2, Santiago Magana. Now pitching, Casey Barrett.
Five-run top of the 5th. 7-1 Moonshots.
A designated hitter, number 92, Madeline Fury. Now batting, the catcher, number 41, Fisher Barajas.
Everything's hit right to the Moonshots.
Stop, number 15, Piper Spears.
And a 1-2-3 inning. Top 6 we go.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5, Christine Driver.
Foul. Pelota afuera. Strike.
Barrett gets a strikeout, one away.
Fielder number 3, Ivy Allen.
Strike. Strike. Strike 3.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 15, Gander Hilldown.
Strike. Pelota.
Oh, Marsh with a nice diving stop. Sends us to the bottom of the 6th. Sample Moore only at 54 pitches here to start off the home half of the 6th. Bombers cannot get the ball in the air to save their lives.
Fielder number 21, Josiah Lovey.
That's also foul. Out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 41, Corbin
Ball.
Guzman.
Foul.
There's a base hit.
Now batting, a second baseman, number 66, Fowler Marsh.
Foul.
Top of the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 46.
So that error by Salmon led to 3 runs. Because that would have been the last out of the inning, that run would have scored, and then the 2-run shot after it wouldn't have happened. So it would be 4-1 without that.
That's strike. Pelota afuera.
Yeah, you think against a guy who came into the game with a 10-run ERA, it would be pretty easy to hit him.
Lachlan Johnston. Now batting, the catcher, number 12, Galder Wells.
Strike. Ball afuera. Foul.
Bottom 7. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Bombers.
Batting, the first baseman, number 58, Anita Lewis.
Strike.
There's one.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 3, Tyson Zaman.
It stinks too. That's the first time that's happened to him this season. And he's been locked in too, so that error really magnifies.
The designated hitter, number 92, Madeline Fury.
I really approached this season with my DH spot like the Mariners have. The worst hitting position on my lineup.
Number 41, Fisher Barajas.
Ball that's inside. Es un strike. Pitch high.
24. Snack West.
No, no, no. Es un strike.
Goodness gracious.
Foul. You are out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2, Tristan Benjamin.
Strike. You're out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2, Santiago. Now pitching, Santiago, offside.
Iago, or no, Magana. Oh, thought that was gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, number. Now pitching, Zane Play.
Ball. Very low. Afuera.
Batting, the right fielder, number 33, Caden McBride.
Ball. Strike. Strike.
Top of the order, Josiah Levine 0 for 3 here.
Es un strike. Cause you just got toasted. That's low. Strike.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 41, Corbin Guzman.
Strike. Ball.
If you see the team
Top 9.
the center fielder, number 5, Christine Driver.
That's also. Es un strike. Strike. You are out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3, Ivy Allen.
Ball that's inside.
Now batting, third baseman, number 50, Gander Hilldown.
Strike. Pelota.
Scoop up a plate of mock now.
Last chance for the Bombers here.
Number 66, Fowler Hard.
Jeez.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 58, Anita Lewis.
3 solo shots is all we mustered. I think she took all of the damage. But I think 3 of them are unearned because of this guy's error.
Salmon.
You run a one-run game without that one.
Ball inside. Strike.
Just the Moonshots making every play defensively, too.
Hitter number 92, Madeline Fury.
That's fair.
Now batting, the catcher, number 41, Fisher Barajas.
And the Moonshots take it, get the first win of the season. No longer any winless teams in the league. The 2 errors for the Bombers, backbreakers in this one. 3 home runs for the Moonshots, Benjamin, Magana, and Driver. Just 8 hits on the night for the Bombers. Lewis 3 for 4, pair of home runs. Loss goes to Hiker, 5 earned through 4 2/3. Could not handle the Mind Gamers. Bullpen goes quiet the rest of the way. Win goes to Samplemore. 5 hits, 2 earned, 3 strikeouts. Clay gets 2 innings of work, 1 earned run. And it's Lewis, Marsh, and Benjamin on the MVP board. Bombers had a chance to take the division lead and absolutely shit down their leg. Well, that will do it for tonight. So I think we have, Lewis, terrific. Okay, Fowler. So 4 out of 8 now. Fowler. Fowler really isn't here. Lewis is close. Okay. Well, I guess we'll. Here's. Strikeouts Dakota with 11 now. Wagner up to 8 stolen bases. Lacia's up to 20 strikeouts. At ER, still quite a few at 0. Just really sucks. Like, 2 of our 3 losses are to teams who are their only win. And it's all in this evolution where the 51's only win and the Moonshots only win. It's kind of dumb. Well, here you have it. A third of the way through week 6. 4 more games tomorrow night. Will be Quack Skulls, Storm Express, Wrong Fielders, Sonics, and Area 51 Retrievers. That will do it for me tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow night, everyone. Have a good night. Bye-bye.